I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way.
I got an email yesterday from a girl named Jessica Martinez who's in an 8th grade AVID class, and part of her project is to interview somebody, and so I thought we'd help her out with that interview process here on the channel. Jessica's whipped me over 8 questions. I'm gonna answer these questions for her right now. Question 1, when did you start traveling? Professionally, I started traveling 8 years ago, almost 8 years ago exactly. I'm almost at my 8-year travel anniversary. Travel anniversary. I think that's a new word I just invented. The first time I ever traveled though was when I was 8. My parents took us on like this massive road trip from Canada all the way down to Tijuana, Mexico. It was like an 8-week road trip and it was just awesome. And I remember having this moment when we got to Tijuana where there was this woman on the streets begging for money, and it kind of just like hit me that there was a world outside of my small town in Canada that was just so much bigger and that I knew nothing about. And even at that age of like 8 years old, I kind of just knew that I wanted to travel, and I knew that there was something bigger than my hometown, and I knew that I needed to travel. Question number 2, did you see yourself traveling when you were younger? I think I answered that already in the first question. So I think I can move on to question 3, right? I guess the answer is I always wanted to travel. I always loved traveling. Even just on summer vacations when we'd go to the lake, or on little trips to visit relatives around my province in Canada. I always loved traveling, and I always wanted travel to be a part of my life. Question number 3, what inspired you to travel around the world? I think the world inspired me to travel around the world. I think that everywhere I go, I kind of just get inspired to dig deeper and to try to find out more about the world, to try to understand more about the world, to try to figure out what makes this place tick, to try to figure out not what separates us as human beings, but what like brings us all together as world citizens. I think that's really important in this world that's seemingly divided amongst religion and race and things like that. At the end of the day, I have this desire to see what brings us all together. And really, after all these years of traveling, I find way more things that bring us together than divide us. And I think that's what continues to inspire me to travel. Question 4, what is your favorite part of what you do? I don't know. I don't know if there's like a concrete answer to that. I love that every day is different. So maybe my favorite thing about what I do is that no 2 days are the same. Every day has the potential to just be an adventure or to experience something new, and there's no monotony to it. Question number 5. Was there anything that prohibited you from traveling when you started? How did you conquer it? Yeah, of course. There was lots of things that maybe not prohibited me from starting to travel, but definitely were roadblocks. And like most people starting out, money was a huge thing. I had no money when I left university. I was beyond broke. I had student loan debt to here, credit card debt to here, and it was a struggle financially, and I conquered that by taking a job in travel. I worked as a tour leader in South America. It paid like $50 a week or something ridiculous like that, but it helped me get through that first year and helped me to kind of discover what I wanted to be doing in travel. And it let me kind of get around the money issue as I was getting paid to travel, even if it wasn't that much. I think the biggest obstacle that I've faced is actually something inside me, or something inside all of us, and that's this societal norm that we have in our heads, this societal encouragement to go out and live a normal life, to go out there and, you know, have a wife and kids and a house and follow this timeline that's, you know, high school, university, get a high-paying job, finish paying off your debts, get married, get a house, save for retirement, die. And I didn't want to follow that timeline, but even though I knew I didn't want to follow that timeline, societal pressure has a really tight grasp on us, I think. And so even if I was really happy doing what I was doing, and even if I was really proud of what I was doing, I still felt a lot of pressure. Question number 6. what is one piece of advice for somebody who wants to get into traveling? I think the biggest piece of advice I can give you is to just go out and do it regardless of whether it's near or far. I think a lot of us just dream of travel as being exotic and that we need to go all the way around the world to travel and to experience new things. When in reality, you can experience new things even in your city, even in your town, even within an hour of where you live. There's lots of things to be discovered. There's lots of ways to grow and travel, even close to home. So don't wait to go all the way around the world to travel if you can't do it that way. Travel nearby. Question number 7, what is your favorite place you've been? I don't have a favorite place. I think when you travel a lot, it kind of turns into food, in that instead of being like, Vietnam is my favorite, you kind of just crave Vietnam. Just like you might be craving sushi right now, or you might be craving Chinese food, or you might be craving pasta. You kind of just have these cravings for destinations when you travel so much. At some point this year, I'll cross 100 different countries, and I've liked every single one of them, or at least 97 or 98 of them, for different reasons. So I don't have a favorite place I've been. I have favorite experiences that I've had within those places, and I think that that's something that's really important to learn, is that the experiences are more important than the destination. The journey is more important than the destination. Question number 8, the last question, did you ever doubt yourself? Absolutely. We all doubt ourselves. Every single one of us doubts themselves. And if you say you don't doubt yourselves, if people say they don't doubt themselves, they're either lying or they're in denial. Everybody doubts themselves. I'm doubting myself right now as I'm filming this video. We doubt ourselves and we fail. But that's not a bad thing. Doubting yourself, as long as it doesn't stop you from attempting and trying, isn't the end of the world. And failure is only failure if you stop and quit, rather than using that failure as a lesson learned. So Jessica, I hope that answers your questions. I hope that helps you with your project. And to your teacher, give the girl an A. Give the girl an A. She loves to travel. Jessica wrote in her email that she wants to someday be like an international tour guide or just travel. I think the girl just loves to travel. Sound familiar? Anyways, guys, it's time to do what adults do now, and I'm gonna go get cake. Yesterday when I was driving back from the Black Forest, it dawned on me that Black Forest cake, my favorite kind of cake, is probably from here in the Black Forest. So I've come to Munsterplatz, which is the plaza with the big cathedral, and I'm going on a search for some Black Forest cake. That was so good. I wish this channel had Taste-O-Vision so you guys could try that. So good. One of the things I love about Europe, and I think the thing that makes me feel most at home in Europe, is just the outdoor life. I love that you can go to a cafe and just sit on the street and kind of watch the world go by, and that never gets old. So absolutely loving that. And how cool is Freiburg? The city is just fantastic. You guys think I can hyperlapse an entire loop at the cathedral? Let's try. That hyperlapse was a massive fail. I'm heading back home now. I'm trying to have a little bit more balance, so it's been a bit of a work day today on the computer. Going by my favorite house in Freiburg, check it out. someday I'm gonna buy that house. If it wasn't like $40 million, probably. But yeah, I'm heading home now. It's been a work day, but the Black Forest was good. It was good to get out and explore a little bit this afternoon. And yeah, calling it an episode, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.